Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Thursday and happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope that you are having a fantastic day with family and friends and celebrating and eating and drinking lots of delicious cocktails. I know that's what I'm doing. Today, as promised, I want to bring you guys my review of the Tamanna palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I picked this palette up during the VIB sale, so I actually got it for less than the retail price of $29. This particular palette was designed by Anastasia in conjunction with the makeup artist Tamanna, who is also a blogger, and most of you guys probably recognize her from her Instagram, which is called Dress Your Face. So she is a very talented makeup artist. She uses a lot of really vibrant colors. Her looks are always very perfect, just very precise. She's definitely a talented lady. But this particular palette was the one that I was most drawn to out of all of the Instagram or YouTube palettes that have come out by Anastasia. So the Amrezy and the Maya Mia really didn't appeal to me as much as the Tamanna palette did. So at any rate, let's get into this particular palette. I really like the design that's on here. It's kind of almost looks Moroccan inspired to me. You do get these 5 look cards in here, which there's some beautiful looks on here. I unfortunately just don't really utilize stuff like this. I don't get inspiration from look cards. So to me, these are going to end up in recycling as soon as I'm done with the review along with the box finally. The palette itself is that really nice sturdy cardboard. It does come with a mirror. It's one of those mirrors that isn't like a real mirror. It kind of makes your face look a little bit distorted. But I rarely use the makeup mirrors in my palettes, so that's not a big deal to me. It does come with a double-ended brush. There is a pencil end and then also a shader slash blending brush end. Ooh, I got some of that black on me, didn't I? The black that's in this palette is crazy pigmented, and now I'm somehow covered in it. The quality of this brush is actually really, really nice. The bristles are extremely soft. I have used this to actually apply some of the eyeshadow, and it worked great. The pencil brush is really nice because it's not too big and not too small, so you can definitely use it to deposit some color in your crease before buffing it out with the other end and then along your lower lash line. It's actually a really nice brush for, coming with the palette. Normally the brushes that come with palettes I'm just not a huge fan of, but this is probably my favorite out of all of the ones that I've ever gotten. So let's talk about the meat of the palette, the actual colors. To me, these are such great neutral staple colors. I would say the blue that's in here is the only one that really would probably, I don't know. Some people would either love this or they'd be like, I'm never going to wear that. For me, I will totally wear this, but it's not going to be until the summertime that I'll bust into that particular color. So the names of the colors are, here, let me see if I can do this. So I'm going to do it this way and then this way. They are listed on the back of the palette. So you start out with Fresh, Blush, Venezia, Gilded, and Custom, so that's the top row. Sangria, Bengal, Chocolate, China Rose, and Noir. And Noir is a really deep, crazy, intense black. I mean, look at that. I'm actually wearing this. All of the colors that I have on my eyes today are from this palette. I'm wearing the Noir as my liner. I just put it on with a little angled brush like this. This is the darkest, most intense jet black eyeshadow that I've ever had in my entire life. It is intense. It will actually stain my fingers. It is just so jet black. It's crazy. I'm going to give you guys some other swatches here. China Rose is one that I have loved so much. Sorry, that black really kind of got everywhere now. So I don't know if the China Rose will be quite as vibrant. There is the China Rose. Custom is a really pretty purpley taupe. These are so creamy and so pigmented, you guys. And then the other color that I definitely wanted to show you guys is the Sangria, which is just a beautiful cranberry. It's so stunning for this time of year. Look at that color. It's very similar to Max Cranberry. So really, I don't think that I could be more impressed with the pigmentation, the texture, the application, the wear, just the everything. Like, this is my first Anastasia eyeshadow palette, and I am crazy impressed. I really was not expecting much when I purchased it. Look, you can see that that black is like staining my arm here. I really was not expecting much when I picked it up. I just knew that I liked the colors and I was going to be able to get it on sale, so I went for it. The first couple times that I played with it, I was just blown away by how easy these colors were to work with, just how pigmented they were. There is honestly nothing bad that I can say about this palette. The only thing that I could see being annoying for some people is the mirror, which, you know, I get it. Some people would like a real mirror with their palettes, but if that's what keeps the cost of the palette down, I can do without the mirror. But overall, really, truly, you are getting an awesome range of colors. You are getting 4 matte shades. So the Fresh, the Bengal, the Chocolate, and the Noir are all matte. The rest are a satiny shimmer finish. They're just beautiful. I cannot tell you how smooth and creamy and buttery these are. If I had to compare them to another brand, I would probably compare them to the Lorac. Very similar texture. They do kick up just a little bit of dust when you're working with them, but it's just because they are so like buttery. They apply beautifully. They're easy to blend. I just can't think of anything bad to tell you guys. I mean, not that I need to look for something bad in a product, but if you love these colors, I think you should absolutely give this palette a try. I know that they are sold out of it currently at on the Sephora website. However, I've still seen it in my local Sephora store. And I also know that Ulta carries this palette. I believe Nordstrom does. I think you can also find it on Amazon. You should still readily be able to find this particular palette. So you are getting 0.72 grams total of eyeshadow. So that's all of the eyeshadows. They are each 0.025 ounces. So that is a good amount of eyeshadow, especially for $29. And realistically, who is ever going to go through this entire palette? I would say that, whoops, there goes the brush. Most people are probably going to go through the crease colors the quickest. So the Bengal and the Chocolate are probably going to be the most popular crease colors. That's typically what I've been leaning towards in this particular palette. Any of these other colors look fantastic on the lid. You've got this Fresh, which is a beautiful brow highlight or inner corner highlight. Honestly, there is not one color that I would take out of here or switch out for something else. It's beautiful. It is perfect. This would be an amazing gift for somebody, especially since it's only $29. So with the holidays coming up, you should find this and you should either gift it to yourself or you should gift it to a girlfriend or your mom or your sister. I could just see somebody like going gaga over getting this as a gift because it is so fun to work with. So overall, 2 thumbs up. Nothing bad to say about this palette. I love it. The look that I have on today is from this palette. I've worn it several days in a row. It's hard for me to put it away and play with other things because I'm just loving so many of the colors in here. So this is beautiful. if you can find it, I think it's absolutely worth picking up. So if you guys have any questions, definitely leave me some comments down below, and I will hopefully get back to you in the next few days. I hope you're all having a great start to your holidays, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.